Hi, my name is Mark Cicerelli at Anthem Blue Cross. Thank you so much for joining Carrier Con with Ward and Brown, and happy to be able to share some information with you in regards to what's going on here at Anthem. So with that, I will get started on the presentation. Really super excited to talk about our Special Agent Commission Program. You can see here Anthem is offering a 6% commission rate for the life of the case when you sell any new group on the medical case with 10 or more enrolled employees. This goes through July 2020 effective date, all the way through January 21 effective date. So this is a great opportunity for you guys to earn extra commission. So that extra 1% equates to about a 20% raise. And so the best part about this is you'll get this 6% commission on these groups, whether you go direct or whether you go through a general agent partner such as Ward and Brown. We know there are other carriers out there that are running promos that encourage you to go direct. That's not the case here. We understand the value that a general agent like Ward and Brown brings, and so we want to pay you the 6% regardless of how you choose to submit your business. So super excited about this opportunity, and hopefully you take advantage of that and grow your Anthem book. This next slide, I wanted to share with you just a couple of plans that we brought into the market effective 7/1. We introduced 2 new gold HMO deductible plans, a $500 and a $1,250 deductible. These are all available on our 3 different networks, our Select, our Priority Select, and also our full network. On the PPO side, we had introduced 2 plans that have $5 copays. So one at a platinum level and then one at a gold level. And really introducing these new plans just to fill some of our gaps in our portfolio and to line up with the competition. So let's definitely take a look at these plans when you're quoting for 7/1 and going forward. So exciting to talk about our Q4 2020 rate action. I definitely want to spend a little bit of time here on this. As you can see from a quarterly rate change, the average PPO rate change will be a negative 0.6%, and then HMO is negative 6.7%. And I'm going to dive into that a little bit deeper here in a second. But as you can see here from a renewal perspective, our average renewals in the fourth quarter on the PPO side will be 3.5%, and then on HMO, a negative 2.3%. One thing to keep in mind on the renewals, those figures are purely rate only. They don't take into consideration the age band changes that everyone's going to see on a regular basis. But stepping back again and looking at the quarterly rate impact, I want to break a couple things down here between PPO and HMO and give you some insight as to what we're seeing here. So on the PPO side, in Region 6, which is Alameda, you're going to see an average of a 5.3% reduction for Q4. In Region 8, which is Orange County, on the PPO side, by average, about 2.3% reduction. And then another region I want to call out is Region 14, which is Kern. You'll see about a 5.1% reduction. So excited to have opportunities in those regions on the PPO side. On the HMO side, you see that average 6.7% decrease. Well, it's going to be a lot different when you look at the actual different networks that we have. So our full network, you're going to see about an average decrease of 4.8%. On the Select network, it's about a decrease of 8.1%. And on the Priority Select, it's 14.2% decrease on average, which is exciting news. And I'm going to break that down even a little bit further here too, because we offer the Priority Select in our Southern California regions, so regions 15 through 19. Starting off in Region 15, which is LA East, the average decrease on Priority Select is 16.7%. You heard it right. It's not a mistake. It's 16.7% decrease. We have providers on part of their network there in Priority Select, such as Facey, Good Sam, Ultimed, and Korean medical group, just to name a few. So we have the rates and the providers that are important in that region. Region 16, which is LA West, the average decrease in Priority Select is 10%. And just to name a few providers that are available in that region, we have Lakeside, Regal, Facey again, Prospect, Torrance IPA, and Good Samaritan. So again, an opportunity to have access to quality providers at a much lower rate. Also want to talk about Region 18, which is Orange County. The average decrease on Priority Select is going to be 15.9%. And the key provider there is Monarch. So the story I'm trying to tell here is you have the ability now in these regions to write PPO and HMO and Anthem to be a sole carrier takeover group in those situations. We are on par with our competitors, whether you look at Trio or you look at Harmony. So I encourage you to reach out to your Ward & Brown sales rep as well as your Anthem rep to get more details on this and to dive deeper into your specific situations. But wanted to share this good news with you at this level and then encourage you, like I said, to jump out and have some more conversations with your sales reps. This next slide is some underwriting highlights. You know, these are a lot of things that we've continued to do throughout the last several quarters. Our relaxed participation is still in place, so 25% participation with groups of 5 or more. Our valid waivers are still all the same. Nothing's changed there. DE9Cs are no longer required with 6 or more subscribers enrolling. That will exclude virgin groups. And then you can see our dual HMO networks are still in play. You can offer the full and the select, or the select and the priority select. Next slide, I'm excited to talk about our Anthem skill through Alexa. I hope everyone's familiar with Alexa. I think we all, ask Alexa to play our favorite song or to get us directions or stuff like that. But now you can actually ask Alexa what information regarding your Anthem plan. So if you need a digital ID card, you can ask her to send you the ID card. You can ask Alexa, what's my deductible met to date, or what's my out of pocket. It can even help you with figuring out your HSA savings account. So super excited to see this integrated with the Anthem benefits. You can see here there are a few steps that are required for the member to do in order to access this, but we're actually bringing tools and technology to our members and allowing them to access their benefits the way they want to and where they want to. So super excited about that. The next thing I like to talk about is our Find Care. This is a great tool that combines the functionality of Find a Doctor and Estimate Your Cost all in one single integrated solution. So this allows the member a great experience where they can not only look for their doctor, find them, and then figure out what their estimated cost is going to be all in one step. Members can access this through anthem.com, or they can do it by logging on to our Sydney Health app and going through that as well. So again, allowing members to access health benefits where they want, how they want it, and at their fingertips. This next slide, a lot of conversation around managing COVID-19 and reopening and returning to work. So excited to share a few things here for you. One important thing here is you can see there's a website up here, which is anthem.com/CA/recovery. I encourage you as a broker to go to the site, share it with your employers, share it with members. We have a really great video there that will highlight some of the things that I'm going to talk about here. So I encourage you, please go to the site, check it out. There's a lot of great information there. You'll find information on Aunt Bertha, so community support. So we've partnered with Aunt Bertha as a social care network, and Aunt Bertha will help our members find free and reduced cost programs when it comes to transportation, housing, job training, and so many other things there. Our C19 Explorer, this is a great tool that will show you and members and give you some insight as to how COVID-19 is trending in certain areas. and give you, allow you access to risk scores and predictive-based modeling, and just really get an idea at a community level who's at risk and what's going on. So again, encourage you guys to check that out. Our Doc AI, which is our biometric passport, is an app that empowers employers to maximize the risk and supports safe entry into the workplace by verifying their employees' health status, all through a single app. And then our Sydney Health, which I talked about a little bit before, and our Sydney Care. So the Sydney Care is a separate app designed specifically for COVID. And this is another way members can use a chat-based experience to figure out if they're at risk for COVID. And if they are at risk, it automatically will allow them to connect to a provider through our Live Health Online. So again, giving members access to care when they need it and how they prefer to have it. This next slide is something that I'm super excited to talk about, and that's what Anthem is doing to support our members and our clients through this process. This comes all the way up from our executive leadership all the way down to our local teams. So excited to talk about extended premium credits to small group employers. So we're taking 15% off of their April billed premium and applying that to their August bill. So they'll see that credit on that August bill, which goes out in early July. Again, giving some money back to our groups, given the current situation. And the best thing about this is it does not impact you as a broker on your commission, and nor does it impact the GAs as either. So the group's getting the 15% credit, and it does not impact any commissions paid to you for that month's premiums. We are excited to talk about extending our flexibility on employee eligibility requirements all the way through September 30th. We are allowing additional times for downgrade options available for 7/1 and 8/1 effective dates. We also bringing back our special open enrollment period. So this will be through July 31st for an 8/1 effective date. This will allow groups that have members that would have declined or didn't come on during their initial eligibility period. They can now come on for an 8/1 effective date and have access to care 8/1 going forward. I hope you're all aware, you should have heard by now that we've waived all cost share for COVID treatment from April 1st all the way through the end of this year, December 31st, 2020. This applies to in-network providers only. So if a member has in-network services due to COVID, again, treatment or testing, there is no cost share. We've also made tools and resources available to help cope with stress with our EAP Solutions program. This did end on June 30th, but I do want to call out that all of our medical plans have an embedded EAP benefit in there, where you get the first 3 benefits or first 3 visits per occurrence at no charge. And to take it a step further, the fact that we have expanded access to Live Health Online and other telehealth services with no copays until further notice, is another way for members to access EAP, right? Because we do have psychologists, psychiatrists, along with pediatricians and allergists and so forth. So we really have an expanded offering through our Live Health Online portfolio to allow members to access care. As far as our providers during this time, we have accelerated payments and support to hospitals and medical groups, as well as doctors in response to the COVID-19 financial pressures. So again, realizing our providers are key partners as well, and we want to make sure we're doing what we can to support them during this time too. This next bullet is something that I'm very proud to talk about, and something that, I think we need to get better at sharing this type of information, because this is what really, to me, hits home, is the fact that Anthem and our Anthem Foundation has pledged $50 million aimed at impacting social injustice and health inequality. So it's taking it to the heart and helping our members in the communities that we serve, not only by providing them with quality benefits, at great price. We're actually doing what we can to help the human side of it. And so we recognize there's a lot of stuff going on in these times, and we want to make sure that we're taking care of the members that we serve. So that wraps up my presentation. I want to thank you so much for stopping in and viewing and spending time with Anthem today. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to your Ward & Brown sales rep or your Anthem sales rep. We're all here to help you, support you, and hopefully allow you to bring as much business to you as you can to us through Ward & Brown, not only Q3, but Q4 and beyond. So thank you very much, and have a great day. Stay safe.